group called Bril.
Oh. Bro, I wish you were there, fam. I'm burning. I missed Saturday. I heard AJ did good, fam. I'm burning. I missed that one, fam. I missed the battle of the year with Georgia Roots. I missed fucking Moak and River. I miss Saturday.
Chill. We're gonna get into it.
Alright, cool. I'm still gassed from yesterday. I can't remember.
Bro, I am burning. I missed this event, you know.
Bro, it was a classic event. I'm gonna lie, it's a classic event, bro. Classic. I can't front.
So basically, I just wanted to get a fan's perspective. You were there at the event, so I didn't see any of I didn't see nothing. I just been reading the comments and shit. So I just want you to give me your perspective on each battle and who you had winning and what you thought of the battle in general, innit? Just as a fan enjoying the battles, isn't it?
Yeah, as a fan, it felt good to be back watching battle rap again. Because I'll be honest, I haven't seen a battle rap show for years. Yeah. Do you remember Battle of the Brave?
Mm-hmm.
Jatika Tan. That's the last one I went to.
I was on stage for that.
Sweat. See, I wouldn't remember that, bro. I remember that. Huh?
When Scoop went on stage.
Yeah. Oh, that was classic. That was classic.
I was on stage for that. But the first day, bro, we missed Rivers and Moke.
Oh, bro, I was just seeing updates and I was just angry at work. Thinking, how am I missing this?
Oh, you're working?
Yeah, working on Saturday. That's why I didn't go on Saturday. I was working, man.
No, I heard it was great.
It was so sick. Heard Ribble was out of his mind. That battle. Heard Ribble was out of his mind. Not out of his mind, like, but you know, bar wise, just. Whew.
I know they're not gassing. I know that people are not gassing. I know they're telling the truth. Like they really lost their minds. I heard Tony D and Georgie Roots was crazy.
Oh man! I just thought of
the sleeper battle. I said it in my preview. Soul Jitsu and D-Mac. Yeah, I heard they went crazy.
How that was a real gritty atmosphere. People push each other like
They stopped it after round one, I think, and had to go back into it.
Did you know show the foot for that?
Yeah, of course. London, of course. London, bro. All right, so day two. Did you see the whole event? Day two.
Yep. Every battle.
Right. I'm gonna start from the bottom of the card. I want you to give me your fan perspective. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Caps, FTW, and Mr. Black T-shirt. Black T.
See Black T, right?
Talk to me, 'cause I know about Black T.
First two rounds. Even third round was good, but his first two rounds were so fucking sick, bro. If anybody in that card went in front of those first two rounds, they could not have touched him.
The first time I saw him rap, I'm like, if this is his debut, this boy is different. Like the way he's intricate with his writing and his delivery is slick.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I think I was behind him. I just kept saying, beloved. First two rounds was oh my god. It gets me.
He got first two.
Yeah. Hands down, first two.
Caps, I'm a big fan of Caps. What was Caps saying?
Caps' third round, he had a prop where, I'm not gonna lie, it was funny as hell. Basically, he was showing everyone Black T doing pictures with men and decide how it looked fruity and shit. He actually executed that very, very perfectly. Because that can go in ways. You can either fuck it up or you can produce it brilliantly. He produced it brilliantly. And it was hardcore fouls, so you can't. The thing I'll give credit for, he owned it. He owned to it. So he didn't really back away. You know, some rappers.
He's not doing it. He's a part-time model or something.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. So he owned the shit. So he's like, so what is it? But Caps, the projection he put into that, the way he portrayed it was very good, and he won the third to me. So it's 2-1 Blacks.
No, I knew that nobody had Black T winning that battle. And I said, this guy,
Really?
bro, I watched some predictions. Nobody had Black T winning that. He was so underdog. Like, I said in the preview, I said, if Caps is on 100 and Black T's on 100, this would be my battle of the night. Just the way they write is so interesting.
You see, Cap, it was just a shame that Caps choked his second. I mean, it was a shame, but I wanted to hear what Caps was saying in second, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Caps is rarely on 100. Caps. That's the only thing. That's the only thing with Caps. Like, he's got the potential, but he's rarely on 100. I'm gonna be real.
Anyway, Black T even pocket checked Caps. I was like, right, okay. He even pocket checked him.
Jeez, so he just got
It was fire, man. That his first two rounds, especially the one he had a line where you're talking out your neck like a trap. That I was like, oh goodness,
he's fire. He's fire. Did you see his battle with Moke? Black T Moke?
Yep, that one round, wasn't it? That was fire. Was it one round up there?
No, three. It was three.
Well, that's three. I thought it was one round up.
Black T came. Hold on. Black T came out swinging. I stood in front of him.
He really did. Yeah,
bro. Shout out Georgie Roots, man. Georgie Roots having a great.
I'm glad I didn't see his battle yesterday, bro. Oh,
Georgie Roots having a year.
I see that name in Burnsy, bro, because I didn't see the battle of the year, bro. I'm burning. I'm absolutely burning. I'm burning. Bro, next battle was Willsy, the return of Willsy. No, it was Nobi. It was Nobi. It was Nobi.
Bracy.
Yeah, bro. Oh. You see Nobi, yeah? I'm not going to lie to you. He had one of those performances in the night for me. There were two forms of the night. One was just pure performance, but he had the bars in it. And obviously, I'll get to the other one later on. Nobody's performance, it gave me that K shine for. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bruv, he was wicked all 3 rounds. Wicked!
Bro, I saw a clip. How he does back shots on his tippy toes or something.
That was the one for me. And the way he performed that was incredible. Like, literally, you doing your tippy toes? I'm like, no, bruv. Luck off.
Shout out to Crash. Crash found him. Crash brought him through into the game.
Yeah, he's got a good eye. Yeah, Nobi, Free Zip, and Brazy wasn't that bad either. But Nobi was just on a different hemisphere. You know what? I'll tell you this right now. When I first went into the Fiddler's Elbow, I saw Nobi first. Nobi's showing love to people. I saw him in the corner of my eye. He was just circling around the whole stage. Like, he was in his zone. Like, this guy was, I could tell this guy was going to step out. He was in his zone. Even before the battle went on, he was like, yo, the battle didn't even start yet. He was ready. He was ready. I'm telling you, Nobi, he had that cave shine potential for that Hitman Hollow. His performance was disgustingly fire. And there's nothing to Brazy. There's no disrespect to Brazy. Brazy was decent. He was good. He had some good moments. He was very bar heavy.
Brazy's the vet in the situation. He's the vet.
He was very bar heavy, but Nobi's potential as a star, he can do very big in this team. If he goes better, against Enigma in that YouTube battle, that was a good battle. But he was levels above what I saw. Huh? Levels above. Yes.
I'm not sorry, but I didn't call Nobi being that impressive.
Bro, like, from what he was in that Enigma battle.
His third battle, I think.
Yeah, because he did say it was his third battle he's had. So I didn't even see his first battle. I'm going to admit, I didn't see his first battle. I only saw the battle with Enigma. And now seeing this one, his level can reach high. The way he projects the caners, it was incredible. It was incredible. I'm not gonna lie.
Nobi versus Black T next.
You're trying to start something there.
Bro, I'm starting shit all the time.
I wouldn't mind that. That's a style clash, you know. That's a really good style clash.
It's a pen and then no
pen heavy, and you know what? You can test both of their performance. You can test Black Team's performance and we'll see what pen Nobi has. Nobi has some good bars. He has some really good bars in that battle. And that's what that's what he had good bars, but his performance was so sick. It was so sick.
Let me give you a question. Do you think with Nobi's performance, it hit more in the building, and then when you watch it on cam, it might be a bit closer? Is it like a building thing? Or is it
that?
No, the same?
No, that was straight 3-0. I can't see per camera transforming into a battle that might be close. I'm sorry. That was straight 3-0. Nobi won that by far. Like I tell you right now, like when I saw him circling that stage, like he was circling, he was in his zone. I knew from then. I told people, like I've seen him circle that stage. He was in his zone for this one, in his zone, and he literally did great all 3 rounds. He's a future star for me. I want to see more of him. I want to see more of him.
Shout out to Gracie, shout out to Nobi, man. I can't wait for that one to drop. Next was the next one.
Crash even finding him, bro. Crash, that's big talent there, but got an eye.
Yeah.
The next battle was Enigma versus Wilsey.
So yeah, the return of Wilsey. He's back. Enigma. What do you think of Enigma? It's the first time you see him?
No. It's the second time. No, the first time I see him live. The first time I saw him was against Nobi. So I didn't know much about Enigma, but I knew about Wilsey because I know Wilsey, and I've seen Wilsey battle quite a few times. So I thought
someone wants to be in the video. Who's that? Who's that wants to be in the video? Should we add them in quick?
Yeah, go on. I don't mind.
Who that?
The more the better, man. I want to hear different things.
Who won the battle team?
You know what? I'll be honest. I think Enigma got that.
For real?
He really impressed me. He really impressed me. I'm not gonna lie. The first one is a preference. The first round, you can give that either way. I thought Enigma had a very, very good first round. But Wilsey wigged in that second round. Wilsey wigged off in that second round.
Really?
It kind of, his stumbles kind of did lose his performance a bit, but Will wigged in that second round. Oh, right. Like he was taking an angle where he was saying Enigma was working for the white man and all that stuff, which was letting off the crowd was going. Don't get it twisted. The crowd was they were really like, ooh, okay. And then the second he was just going off. He was wigging. And then Enigma did Enigma performance in that third one. You know what? I'll give you this. I did not expect Enigma to be so physical. That surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. Like Enigma, he was stepping into his space, doing a little touchy, bumping. That surprised me. I'll admit, he surprised me with something. He showed me something. It's only the second time watching him. That's what I thought Wilsey from the jump. It's because I think Wilsey got this. But when Enigma started rapping, he surprised me.
It's mad what you're telling me from your perspective, because we've spoke about 3 battles and you're saying the rookies have got all 3 so far, or it's debatable.
Yeah, so Nobi definitely got his one.
Yeah, Black T
definitely got his one.
Yeah. And you're saying Enigma.
I'm saying I'm leaning more towards Enigma because Enigma's third round was sick. Because I think he broke. I don't know who the guy's name is. I think it's from BattleRapisLife. I think it's Chris Capo. He gave Wilsey a bump in it, and that put the whole building alight. The whole building went alight for that one, and that was sick.
He wants to battle me still.
Who?
Capo.
Oh, he wants to battle. About you?
Yeah. Media.
To us, you be keeping them bars in the I know you got bars in the stash. I know you got bars in the stash.
Him so badly, bro.
Oh, hey, that's fighting talk then. That's fighting talk.
But yeah. Back to the battle. So Wilsey's the vet. Wilsey.
No, Wilsey's first round was heavily slept on. I'll be honest, it was heavily slept on.
So that one you might watch again and might need to throw up again on camping.
I mean, but it's hard not to give Enigma that first round because his first round was clean. Wilsey was stumbling a bit sometimes. I'll be honest. Yeah. So it's hard not to give Wilsey. The second round I'll give Wilsey clear. Wilsey win that.
Yeah, AJ Capo, Dr. Bros going down. I'm just sorting out the date, man. It's gonna go down the media battle. That roof nigga's gonna jump and die, fam.
That's fighting talk there, bro. That's fighting talk. Face off soon.
Yeah, soon. Anyway, next battle. I can't believe you missed AJ and Joker Star.
Yeah, because I heard AJ did his thing, bro. I heard AJ did his thing. And I heard Joker choked. Joker choked to shock. But let's not get into that. But
Templar. What was next? Was it Templar and
No, it was Tiny versus Tech.
Raw.
Yeah, so I was surprised that was in the middle of the battle. No, actually, hold on. Wait, was it? No, it wasn't Tiny versus Tech. It was Yunnan versus Crash. Now, this one, I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on. Yunnan Crash. Tell me about Yunnan. What did he do, man? So I've read
his first round, he left Earth. And
he go first?
His first round.
Yeah, but who went first?
Oh no, Crash went first.
So how was Crash's first round?
Crash was good. He was very good.
Mm-hmm.
And then Yunnan came on. Boy.
What happened? Was it breakdown? Was it bars? Was it freestyle?
Bars, performance, his energy, his projection, it was all on point. He left Earth on his. He left Earth. I'm gonna be honest. He went over the time. I'm sure he went over the time because that round was like 15, 20 minutes. I thought it was a one round at one point. I'll be honest, I thought it was one round at one point. But all his bars were hitting. It was all hitting. Like he got in the shitty face like for so long. Oh my god! Like there were people say, I'm sure that minute was like fucking 10 minutes. But
Crash is saying the 8-minute rounds. Crash is
I'm not gonna lie. It was that long. I'm not gonna lie. It was that long. And I literally thought it was one round at that point. But it gave me the shitty face. I'm like, oh my god, like what? Oh god.
After that, yeah. How did Crash respond to that first round?
No,
did he?
He won as well. Like I said, Crash got bars. He's got good performance. He's got good energy. Like I said, if Crash went to any of those battle rappers with all those 3 rounds, it wouldn't be like what he had. But I'll be honest. Yunnan was just better at every round. I'll be honest. It was every round. He was stepping a level. Crash was coming to him. He was coming to him. Like he wasn't like he was just falling down. He was giving it to him. And then you was stepping up every single time. But his first round,
a battle that's similar to that, like a battle where the other guys turned up, but it's just the other guy was just too much. There's been battles like that. No.
Like I said, Crash is a very good opponent. Yeah, that's a very good opponent. It's not. He didn't lose. I don't think he lost any credibility for that. It's just something. It's just like Yunnan was he's a UK champion for a reason. Like,
he's a UK champ. Yeah, he's a UK champion.
Actually showed. Like that battle. Yunnan showed me something. Like boy. But then again, he always does, man. He always does. You think Yunnan's gonna lose a battle? He comes out, delivers some of the most crazy performances. Like his energy his energy is actually mad. Like just seeing it play front of live, like front of is mad. Like he's so calm. Like when you see him, he's so calm. Like he looks like he's ready. And when he's on stage, like that sweat came out of stage and he's sweating all over. Like, wow, this guy actually works. This guy actually works on that craft. So I was thinking, yeah, I'm sorry, it's a gentleman's 30 for me. Gentleman's 30. It was a gentleman's.
In the build up to it, Crash is very confident in his material. Like this battle really depends on you. In my opinion, it depended on Yunnan. If Yunnan's going to take it serious or not.
Oh, he took it serious, but he took that serious. I mean, don't get twisted. Like I said, Crash material wasn't bad. It was actually very good, but Yunnan's material was just much better. Well, not much better. It was better. It was better. They much better. You got body. He didn't get bodied. It was a gentleman's 30.
Gentleman's 30.
Yeah.
You think you look at the body on camera, or it would be the same on camera?
Let me put it this: Nobi was a body. Nobody's battle was a body.
Crazy.
Crash and Yunnan, that was a gentleman.
The next one though was it Templar after that?
Nah, it was Tally and Tech.
What happened? Right. Oh, Tally Tech, yeah.
Yeah, Tally and Tech.
The boss versus the student.
Yep.
How was that one?
I'm not gonna lie, that one and YD and Templar was close to cool. I mean, I'll give Tally this. His first round was phenomenal. Oh, phenomenal! Like he just owned the stage. He owned it that first round. Owned it. I can't remember. He got the first round for me.
Was it?
Brought it back up. He did it. He had good bars, good flow. Really putting his shit out there. But the last two rounds, there were some bars that just went like boy. There were some bars that stuck to me. There was one bar that Tally said it was sick. He said, yeah. So when you think you're sick, dog, it was only time that you went to a vet. I was like, oh my god. When he said that, bro, let me tell you about actually. When he said that, I had my heart on and I did the T-Rex. I was like,
the thing with Tally, it sounds so simple, but the way he delivers it so gutter and cold.
Like that was too good for me to call, man. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of lean towards Tally too.
So off the top of your head, did text anything crazy to you? Top of your head? Can you remember anything that Tech said anything crazy, or was it just Tally?
No, he said most of Tech's crazy. Most of Tech's
the computer error bar, third round, mad. Who had that bar, AJ? Who had the computer bar?
I'm sure that was Tally.
The Tally again.
I think that was Tally, you know.
Yeah.
But bro, Tech had some good stuff in the third, but I'm gonna have to watch that back for the last two. But Tally's bars, oh my god! Like when he said that, like when you know sick dog, that's when you know I have to go to a vet. That killed it for me. Like no,
I can see him delivering a bar. I can just see it right now. Sick dog.
Yeah, I thought that was Tally. Tally said that. Yeah, I thought Tally. Yeah, I was saying I'm kind of leaning towards Tally. You know, 2-1 because. He had 3 good clean rounds. But they all did. They both did. They both had
no chokes. There's no chokes in this one.
No chokes for that one. No, none. Both clean, both sick. But I remember Tally's bars more than Tech. I'll be honest. I got to watch back and see how and remind myself Tech bars. But some of them things what Tally was saying, especially his first round bars. Cold. Who
went first? Did Tally go first?
I think Tech went first, you know.
Tech went first, yeah.
Tech went first. But you know what it is, yeah? I underestimate how sick Tally can control the crowd. It's actually fucking sick. Like just seeing it live. I'm like, raw.
I've seen him live twice in my life. I've seen him when he battled Templar in a small room and gifted a gab. It was like a little room, it's packed out. This guy. And then the second time was when he battled who did he battle? I can't remember who he battled.
I remember his battle versus Gemini. That was real sick. He was really sick.
Watching Tally live is just crazy. Man.
Yeah, that I can't lie. That was crazy. Like, yeah, seeing him live first time ever. That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. His first round was phenomenal to me because
Tech's another new one. He's coming.
Tech is hard. Tech is hard.
He's hard.
The pound Tony D is calling you out. You know you're doing something right. You know you're doing something right.
Tech Tony D. No.
Tony D, hey, time Tony D's off you. You know you're doing something right. You know you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? I like the way Tech, like he doesn't look phased in any moment. Like, nope. The guy owned the stage. He owned the stage. Like, and it's literally two giant names. You can start seeing for slugging it out. Literally a slugfest. That was literally a slugfest. Like I said,
it sounded so fun. The rookies held it down.
Oh yeah, they held it down.
Overly massively. No one came in completely fell apart. Kind of thing. That's what it sounded to me.
Yeah. You know what it is? I'm liking the new wave of British battle rap as well. You know, it's giving me that gritty, He's giving that smack throw, you know what I'm saying? It's giving that smack throw, bro. It's giving that smack throw, fam. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me tell you something, yeah. We've had it in the UK, like with Gift of the Gab and shit. We've had it. But no loose chat put the professionalism and the way they put it together. It's about time. You know what I'm saying? They're putting it together. Like the promo, the organization. It's just about time. But we've always like all the vets. They've all been spitting for time for years, bro.
Of course. Like
just now, it's like the times now. It's gonna happen.
I think because you know what it is, yeah. A lot of battle rappers, a lot of battle rappers watch US battle rapping it. A lot of battle rappers watch US battle raps. I'm not saying they're taking any of the style, but they like you could tell they're influenced by some of them. But it's in a good way because the level of battles I'm seeing in UK now is mad. It's sick.
It's mad. And obviously the new class coming through is making the vets want to up their game. It's just
that's what we need.
Yeah, telling you. So what was the last battle now? Was it Surfer?
No, that wasn't the last battle, bro. That wasn't the last battle, bro. There was 3 more battles. One was inside. 2 had to go outside.
So what was the next one?
The next one was YB and Templar. That was Templar Surfer.
Okay, Templar Surfer.
That was a war. I couldn't even tell you on that one. I gotta watch that. But I have to watch that back. See you on that one. That one I have to watch that. Huh?
You think Surfer won?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I can't call that one. That was such a close one to me. They all 3 rounds. It was a slugfest. That was a war.
Was that the first time you seen a Templar live?
Yes, and YD, yeah.
What did you think of Templar?
Out of the gate, sick.
Knife Bar King, fam.
Knife Bar King. I didn't even know we had a Knife Bar King. So I saw someone told me.
Yeah, he took a Knife Bar King for years.
His bars are sick. But then YD, he came with it. He didn't slap at all. Like I said, where Templar set the bar high. YD matched every single round. That one I have to Yeah, that was the last 3 rounds of the night. That was the last 3 rounds of the night.
Jeez, what was like? You remember what was that? Any bars? What was the best round out of the battle?
All 3 of them were good, bro. Like you can, there was like an outlet. There wasn't an outset best round for the night for that one. That was just the good old back and forth. It was less like that. That was a good old back and forth.
Jeez, oh my God, I can't wait to see that.
That's why I can't call that one. I'm not going to front. I need to watch that one again. I'll be honest.
Let me give you a question, yeah. If you were just like walking past and you saw them 2 battle on the street, you didn't know who was the vet or who was the rookie, would you be able to tell who was the vet and the rookie in that battle?
No, well, I mean, I'm sure I could tell that Templar Surfer was a vet. Just by looking, you could tell he was a vet. But rapping wise, if you're just rapping, I'm not talking about facial features. I'm not talking about rapping wise. You couldn't tell. They was that close. It was that close to me. I gotta watch that one back, man.
Wait for that. And then what was it? Trouble and Straps.
Trouble. This guy is disgustingly good. He's disgustingly good. I'm not that one. His body. It was one round body. Yep.
Let me give you a question. Was it a body because of straps or was it a body because of trouble?
No, trouble. Don't get me wrong, straps choked, but troubled bars were just. That's the first time me hearing him, and I was impressed. But to tell me he's the media guy, he does media. He's coming like that.
Oh, listen to me. Before he got into media, I knew him as Trouble the Battle Rapper. So before
I didn't know that. Man.
So one of my first ever recaps on the Brawl channel was Trouble Battle. This guy's pen is one of the best in the UK. I said it before
Yeah,
He started the media shit after, but I know him as a battle. That's how I know him. So I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, he was wigging. I think he called out Crash as well, but there was a point where he was like, "So this is your crew. Who's the best in your crew? I want to see who's the best in your crew." And then Crash and him had a little face to face. It was sick. It was sick. I can't lie. That was sick. But yeah, bro, Trouble was wigging. Absolute wigging.
Straps, because he's been away for a couple of years. I fuck with Straps. I think he's sick, but was he not like getting reaction, or was it just he just wasn't?
No, you got to get a reaction because when he was saying some of the street stuff, when he was getting to the bars, he was getting some good reaction, but he lost steam in the end, I guess. And then yeah, Trouble went up. That was done from there, man. I'll be honest.
Okay, so that was all of the battles, yeah?
No, there was one more. I think it was what's his name? Valiant. What's that albino kid name again?
Villain.
That's the one. Villain. Yeah, Villain and I Kid.
What happened then?
Villain was good in some parts. When he got his material back on, there's some parts he was wicked.
Was he choking?
Huh? Chopping. Yeah, he choked in some parts, yeah. But I Kid was good. He was good. And then he ended very, very strong. Where I think he definitely took that battle.
But was it an impressive battle, or was it like meh?
No, that was to be honest. Like I said, if Villain didn't choke, that could have been a classic.
Villain.
Because Villain had some crazy children.
Bro, Villain's a vet. He's been battling for years from Don't Flop days and shit.
Oh yeah, I know that. He even battled DNA at one point, right?
Huh?
He battled DNA at one point, right?
He's battled my verse. He's battled. Bro, look at his resume.
He's got a resume and a half still. Fucking
His resume's mad. He's a vet, man.
Yeah, that kind of burnt me though. I can't lie. Because when Villain was spitting, he was spitting. I'm like, oh, that was, bro. Oh, and the setting. I'm not gonna lie. The setting was crazy though. Under the bridge, and the rain's pouring down, and it was like, oh, that setting was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Bro. That setting was crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, Ike was going off. He was going off. Like he started off slow. But when he got onto his rhythm, he was wigging. He was wigging. Like I'm telling you, there's a lot. What showed me that day that UK battle rap is definitely back in the scene now, especially London rap.
This is crazy. And at the next event now, it's gonna make you rebel.
Bro, like
well, you understand it, like when I started blogging when I started this blogging shit, like it was so stale, bro. Like there was no media. It was us and someone else. Like there was cards here and there, people no showing. So to see this event and be like the buzz behind this event, bro, I'm excited, man.
Yeah, so, bro, they gotta drop that footage, man. They gotta drop that footage. That footage must be crazy. I'm burning out over the Nobody asked me.
Nobody was your performance of the day.
Yeah. Because with Yunnan, I didn't pick Yunnan because you expect that from Yunnan. Yunnan always got crazy performances. You can do that in the back of your sleep. Nobody now is freshly carried. His first battle, and he destroys a bet like that. Yes, he's got me my performance on night. Yeah, definitely. I don't know about performance weekend. I went there 2 days.
Battle the night, day 2.
Italian Tech. YD and Temper Surfer was a very, 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 very close second. Very, very close second.
Jeez.
BattleRapisLife, Brill shit. Subscribe to the YouTube, man. Follow the Twitter, man. Thanks for your love, guys. Yo, keep it Brill.